There is nothing like overlanding in the peak colors of fall. Follow along and find out how to immerse yourself in this stunning festival of leaves as we cruise up Big Meadows Trail. Stay tuned at the end to get a preview of how day 2 cranks up the crazy with some serious mud bogs. And if you thought Colorado gold was a thing of the past, well, think again. Off of 40, surf County Highway 55 in yellow for 5.5 miles. At Cottonwood Pass, take a right into Big Meadows Trail in orange. And away we go! This is Highway 40, just past Empire. As you can probably tell, while on the way up Berthoud Pass, we are in the firm grip of autumn. And trust me when I tell you, this is only the start of the Crayola colors on this trip. Looking for adult-flavored provisions? The Tabernash Tavern should be on your list. And yes, that's a dispensary next door. It's the Colorado High Country. The turn for Country Highway 55 comes up on you quick, so make sure to pay attention. From here on out, your tires will be dancing with the dirt. So whatever your traditions might be, go ahead and start those now. This may not be the main 4x4 trail of this trip, but don't let that fool you. This drive really keeps your attention as it darts through acres of rolling ranch land. I couldn't figure out what the dust cloud in the distance was. Turns out I'm crossing through an old-fashioned cattle drive. May not seem interesting to some, but I thought it was pretty cool. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know I tend to stop and moo back at cows, but there were some people around, so I kinda held back. And would you look at that? Real-life cowboys and cowgirls. Phew! Alright, here we are at the start of Big Meadows 4x4 Trail. And in case you wanted to be super sure, right over there's a sign, which is also the top of Cottonwood Pass. When you get off of Highway 40, it's just under 5 miles to get here. A little bit of corrugations, not terrible. It is pretty beautiful, especially right now. This is into September. You see, once again, the trees turning. So I expect it just to get better and better as we go up this trail. It's supposed to be moderate to easy. I think it's going to be all right. Says impassable when it's raining. Impassable for some people is a great day for others, so hard to say. But look forward to seeing what this trail has to offer. Once you pass through the Golden Gates, it is as if you entered the lost city of El Dorado. Stay tuned and you'll see why. This is a non-stop parade of HD yellow and orange. Big Meadows Trail climbs to a summit of 10,000 feet, giving you spectacular views. If you want to immerse yourself in these colors, this trip was taken on September 9th and 10th. The summit is marked by a nice little mud pit and a creepy Blair Witch structure off to the left. Once on the other side, you finally feel justified for bringing your off-road rig on this trail as some ruts start to appear. When the trees do unzip from your path, you're greeted with views of Green Mountain Reservoir off in the distance. Alright, lighting's a little messed up, but here is the first campsite option. It's got a little fire pit already, although there is a restriction. There's this thing that can't get out of its own way. Surrounded by these little aspen trees. Not bad, not bad. But let's go check out a few more, see what we got going on. Immediately regret this decision. This is the point where I wish I had aired down. Spent the money on a tire deflator and a compressor. Now, I look for any excuse not to use them. Idiot. Sure, I can see why it was said this trail is impassable in the wet. Although, I'd like to humbly disagree. I think some rain would make this trail passable for a hell of a good time. As you travel down the mountain slope, ruts and holes become more prevalent. Not that the camera really ever conveys it, but the extra spice does bring some enjoyable flavor. What did I say about El Dorado? These continuous golden walls should be enough to convince you. Alright, so we went up a little offshoot. Saw a sign back there, D18904. 621. This just made that up. I will get you guys the actual number on the way out, but it looks like it might go down into the valley a little bit, which could be kind of cool. Looks like there's a lot more aspens, which in this time of year is kind of nice, so fingers crossed. It's clear that this spur does not see a lot of traffic, so it gives me some hope that I'll find a choice campsite for tonight. Doing a little extra exploring usually ends up with a big payout. Alright, all the leaves are down on the ground because no one's driven through here. Actually, I had to put it in 4 low, but you have an automatic, you probably won't. But let's see what's up this bad boy. And this isn't even on the map. So it turns out this trail offshoot, just dead ends right over yonder. Some off camber. I guess it could be a campsite if you want it to be. The view is pretty good. As I said, with the smoke's kind of hard to see, but I don't think this is it tonight. We'll keep looking. So by we I mean, I guess I. No, you guys are here with me, sure, why not? We found a camp spot. It was actually off that offshoot, so I'll have to wait till tomorrow on my way out to get you guys the actual trail number to get here, because it was not on any maps. Not the best site in the world, but it's not bad. You can see, come down your own little trail that not many people come down here at all. Swivel around, dead ends, under a tree. You kind of got some views. You got a fire pit, but I believe I saw something saying we cannot have fires right now, which is a bit of a bummer. Already have the nifty little levelers out there. There's cow poop. And I can hear cows, so I mean, that's probably good luck in somebody's culture somewhere. But you know, you're kind of secluded in here. No one's gonna be bothering you. No one's gonna be zipping by. And you got some pretty trees and whatnot. So, look forward to a good night. Well, as you can see, sun's going down right back over yonder. Got the campsite set up. You know, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'll show you guys tomorrow. You can go up there, get a huge view of the valley. Huge view, it's a thing. But yeah, back in the tent up here, overlooking this side of the valley. I mean, not a whole lot more you could possibly want tonight. So this is a lazy man's weekend. That would be Trader Joe's. Didn't even bother bringing a table because I just didn't want to. But I mean, it's gonna be better than probably anything else I was gonna cook. So I think we're gonna call it a win. I don't know if you can even see this whatsoever, but done with dinner. Gonna change this to something warmer. Pretty sure y'all don't want to see that. Or maybe you do. But and then everybody's favorite part, gotta clean up the pots and pans, which for the way I rolled was 1 pan and a spatula, because camping's the bachelor life. Well, the sun has set. I don't know. Oh, there it is. You can kind of see it over there. But I'm going to call it a night, at least as far as you guys go. Night. All right, so we've been having coyotes go off from either side of the camp, which is exciting because I don't know where they're coming from. But you know, some friends tonight. Let's see if we can't get this on audio. Yeah, I swear it was a thing. Now it's not a thing. And I'm gonna shut this off, and they're gonna go at it again. And I'm gonna scramble for this, and it'll stop, because them's the rules. And remember, what's your goal? Did you think overlanding was all about too high, fancy meals, staring off into vistas while contemplating the meaning of life? Join us for part 2, and we'll show you the dirty side of overlanding. In the back of the video store, behind the velvet curtain, glowing with neon lights.